What's going on, everybody? It's Dutch here, and today we're gonna clean some wheels. And not those, but steering wheels. Let me show you. So, as you can see, maybe if I flare the sun out a little bit, because the sun is heavy, you can see how gross my steering wheel is. Full of human grime and slime and just grease and sweat from your hands that get into the suede. And you know, this wheel is basically trash and I need to replace it. But I have no other wheel. Well, I have one in the Civic that in an emergency I can swap it out because the Civic is not running at the moment. But let's see if we can try and fix this. And because this is all grease, human grease, some degreaser and a little brush. Let's see if we can scrub it, and let's see if we can bring this back to somewhat decent. Because if so, we found a way to clean these wheels. Never done this before, and I have no idea if this is gonna work. Maybe it's gonna come out trash. Well, it's still gonna be functional, but maybe it will look insanely gross, but we shall see. Let's take this one out first. A few Allen bolts here in the middle, and let's see. Experiment. But I got the steering wheel out, and as you can see, it's nice and gross. And if I place it in the sun, you can see how it turns the normal red, dark red, all different shades of red. The back is better though, so let's start scrubbing. So I got this container. I put the wheel in, and I'm basically gonna soak it in some degreaser. And as I'm doing this, I'm realizing this is gonna take way too long. Let's soak this bad boy. Another one won't hurt. Let's put on some gloves. Put this on the ground here. Let's do this nice in the sun. Some nice sunshine. I got some brushes, and start off with something like this and see what it does. Scrubbing the wheel down. If you can only feel the snot that comes off of it. Well, you know you're doing a good job when the brush is starting to taint red. And I don't know if you know how this looked before, but it was more yellowish, and now it's becoming the shade of dark red that's coming off the wheel. Good news is a lot of the dark stains are disappearing. Bad news is it's snotty as hell, because I left it in there for a little bit, started scrubbing, so I think now the first layer basically came off, and now the stuff is soaking into it, so there's more grease that really, I don't know if the camera even picks that up, how nasty this looks. But I'm just gonna leave it in here, just soaking it a little bit more, and then scrub it down a final time, and then dump it in a bucket of water and flush it till it's clean and not sticky and weird anymore. Let's see if that does the trick. So after a lot of scrubbing, I added some water to dilute it a little bit and to get scrubbing a little bit easier. But if you see the color of this, how it was, I mean, when I pulled it out, it was dripping, and it's like there's blood here. But I flushed it with some clean water and dried it with a towel, and now it's here on the workbench. Yeah, almost keeping an eye on it. It's just drying here in front of a little heater, because as long as it's wet it feels a little bit weird, but that can also be, you know, the little fibers on it, if that's the thing. So let's try it out, see what the result is, and then move on from there. But at least for looks, it all looks somewhat red again instead of all half black. So far a win. So while I'm working on the Civic and patching in a bit of rear arch, because this was all previously done by the last owner, within a year it all rotted out. So now we have one without the hole as well of the fasteners. That's gonna be deleted. It has a little lip here where you can mount the bumper back on, so it'll be original. But I was doing that because I needed to wait, and apparently we're getting productive because buddy Jelmer here is working on the Celica, on the brakes, but we had the little heater out, got the wheel in front of it, and well, I think you can already see on the camera how much more red it became. And also now that it's dry, it's not sticky anymore. It just feels a little bit like you washed your clothes without any washing softener, or however you call it. It feels a bit rugged, but I don't want to touch it too hard, because if you can see, my hands are quite dirty, so I don't want to mess it up right away. But gonna leave this a little bit for now, because it's just gonna be better and better. Need to grind that down. What the hell's going on here?
Hello, hello.
Get out of my wheel weld!
Oh,
What you doing?
what you doing? Krusty Krab.
Nice. Because this car didn't get MOT because of one failed brake line. Wasn't able to fix that, or had the tools or time or money, or this was a different time in my life. So I parked it, and now we're like, you know what, let's just start fixing one thing at a time, and then eventually it will be done. I can drive it, I can sell it, I can do whatever I want. And same for this. So can you imagine how much space we're gonna get for getting these two cars done? Also, with the party, I think I had a thing in front of this, but we emptied a lot of the shelves there and keep that like materials and tools and stuff, and then car parts basically here. There's some coilover sets of the CRX and the headlights, CRX, BMW intake, all the weird stuff, and then a lot of tires. See me get rid of these tires within a year, burning them all. So I think this is a lot better than it was. A lot of the nastiness is off, and it feels a lot better. It's all nice and dry again. So let's put this bad boy back in, because at least then I can steer again. And there we go, new, clean steering wheel back into the E36. It's at least more red than it was. So degreaser and scrubbing it a little bit, and it turns red again. Wouldn't be cleaner to buy a new one? Yes, but this is a lot better than it was. And I think, and still there is a little bit on there, because if I scratch with my nail, you can still see that there's more red underneath there. But I think I already got a lot of it off, and it's not that. When you get in the car in the morning, and especially with no roof and everything in it, it can be a little bit damp, and then when you hit your steering wheel, it's just sticky and nasty. So hopefully it's gonna be a lot better now. But if you like this mod, or not even a mod, DIY tips and tricks, like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I think for next week we got some more drifting content in action, and I want to say thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.